The story of the Smile Dog is said to be one of the most disturbing creepypastas ever written, and is responsible for putting the creature on the same level of popularity as other internet horror characters, such as Jeff the Killer, The Rake, and Slender Man. The tale tells of an amateur writer who is hoping to find a story for a college assignment and finds himself scheduling an appointment to talk to a woman named Mary E. in Chicago, who has a story for him. Everything seemed normal when he got there, until Mary E. refused to speak and locked herself in her bedroom. The writer then started to talk with her husband named Terrence, and through listening to her incoherent crying beyond the door, the man was able to make out some of the things Mary was sobbing to herself about. She had apparently been suffering from nightmares recently, relating to some sort of picture. The writer then discovers that Mary E. originally worked for a small bulletin board system in her city when she discovered a hyperlink to a file named smile.jpg. This happened only a few months after she got married, and when she clicked on the link and saw the image, she became one of 400 total people to view it. Mary was the only known survivor of this incident that lived to tell her tale publicly, while all the rest had either entered themselves as anonymous online, gone missing, or were presumed dead. The man then recalled of a time in 2005 when he was still in elementary school about hearing rumors about such an image. As a kid, he thought that smile.jpg was simply a hoax because the original image could be found nowhere online, and every image that claimed to be the original was supposedly proven to be a fake, and was only taken seriously on image board sites such as 4chan. No information could be found on smile.jpg, but this could be for the best, as it was said that smile.jpg had some sort of haunting and damaging effect on anybody who viewed it. Mary E. was not the start of this story, however. The writer also learned of the rumors that smile.jpg went back to the mid-90s, when the picture was said to have been passed around a lot on early Usenet networks. Smile.jpg was believed to have been attached with an email that read, "Smile, God loves you." Another story states that a hacker back in 2002 was able to spam image-sharing sites, including the famous Something Awful forums, with the image, causing massive damage to the website's audiences, though these are just rumors, as supposedly no past links or pages of these events can be found. When all is said and done, those who have said to have seen smile.jpg all claim to have seen the same basic image. The image is that of a Siberian husky standing in a dimly lit room, with a beckoning hand in the background near it. The husky has a wide grin, with its mouth being full of 2 rows of bright, white human teeth. Both the husky and the hand are illuminated thanks to the flash of the camera. Those who have viewed smile.jpg suffer from very haunting, creepy, and disturbing nightmares, with this smile dog appearing in their dreams, taunting them, and asking them to come over to them. Medication can be used to help treat these symptoms, but some uses of medication are more effective than others. Smile Dog is a chain curse, meaning that smile.jpg is a file sent to other people so that those other people can send the message to their friends and family in an endless cycle, as the destructive picture keeps on getting sent to other people so that they can avoid the nightmares the image gives off. It is imperative to know that smile.jpg is sent to people via email, and even if one does not view the mail and/or deletes it, the same effects the picture gives off will still take place. You have 3 days to pass smile.jpg to another email address. After this 3-day deadline, the picture will somehow alter and deform, showing a hellish and even demonic smile dog, resulting in even worse nightmares, hallucinations, and epileptic fits. Mary E's story of her relation to smile.jpg appears to be one of the first genuine appearances of the image, because after the writer gave up on his story for some months and went back to paying attention to college, he received an email from Mary E. She tells him of the story that she did receive a floppy disk in the mail that contained the image, and for 15 years, Smile Dog had tormented her dreams and refused to leave her alone. It kept telling her to spread the word, but she could not come to grips with betraying her own friends and family, even if it meant she could finally sleep in peace. Later in the letter, she admits that she once thought of sending him the picture and sincerely apologizes to him for harboring this idea. Then she warns him to stay away from the entity that is Smile Dog and bids him farewell. Later in the month, Terrence contacts the writer and tells him that Mary has committed suicide. He cries endlessly as he sees the note his now dead wife wrote to the writer, and right after telling the man to listen to her advice, the two burn the floppy disk. It seemingly hisses as it melts. The following weeks, the writer is still confused over the whole story and situations. He finds out it is not possible the old couple was just messing around with him, as an obituary search proves that Mary E. did indeed die. He simply decides to stop researching the story of Smile Dog and pay attention to his own life. Then, in a cruel twist of fate, he receives an email over a year later that is titled Smile, and soon discovers this does contain the original image. After contemplating whether or not he really wants to see the real thing and post it on one of his writing boards or to simply ignore it, amazingly enough, he decides to spread the word.